Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. And a very special round it is indeed out here today. Mark this date, October 20th, 2022. We are airing the first private course on the channel. So awesome. And who do I have to thank for that, for bringing us out here, or bringing me out here rather, to play this course today? Mr. Keith Stillwell, the director of golf out here. Awesome guy. Brought me out here as a guest to come check out this course and vlog it for you guys. So I'm playing it from 1-up, that's the white tees. There's 5 tee boxes out here, 3 sets of combos, so all different kinds of yardages you can play out here. Pushes out to just over 6,900 yards. And I'm playing it at a little over 6,600. So this first hole here for me is going to be 371 yard par 4, pretty narrow fairway. Definitely don't want to miss left and get up in those bushes. Got a little bit of reprieve to the right. I'm probably going to be playing 2-iron just to kind of keep it tight. Hit something around 250, have about 120 in. That sounds pretty great. So yeah, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are at the second hole. So, super narrow. I hear tell that this is one of the tougher holes on the course from the greenskeeper I was just talking to. So, yeah, 518 yard par 5, but very, very narrow. Pretty much goes straight most of the way out and then dogs to the right just slightly at the end there. Tree lined on both sides, so, you know, gosh, I'd really like to get the yardage out of a driver here, but I mean, you've got no room to miss, so I think I'm going with the 2-iron again. Just going to try to pop one out there, keep it straight, and turn this into a 3-piece hole. So, let's check it out. Give it a crack here. right, everybody. Well, man, we're just not starting off very good today, are we? A couple bogeys in a row. But you know what? Excuse me, truth be told, I've got kind of the jitters out here today. You know, I don't know why, but playing a private track, I'm out here as a guest. I'm like, man, I want to play good. And then I'm not playing good. Maybe I just need to relax. But that's probably it. And then I'll stop missing left. And short. So, yeah, I keep doing that too. Gotta have more confidence in throwing it to the hole. But anyway, this third hole here, par 4, 350-yard dogleg left. Also super tight. I mean, you definitely don't want to miss left, although if you hit a big old draw around these trees, then that's the preferred play. I'm just going to tee off with 2-iron again, you know? So, smack one out there, try to get a fair amount of distance on it, leave myself, I don't know, maybe 100 or less in. So, let's see what we can do. Definitely don't want to miss long either. That looks like it's going to put you in kind of a tough position to try to get on. So, yeah, just want to kind of keep it a little shorter, put a little bit of draw on it. And left's been my miss today, so that shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, give myself a good chance to try to scratch up something other than a bogey now, right? Gotta get off that train. All right, let's give it a rip, see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, so here we are on the 4th hole. God, still on that bogey train, huh? I just can't get off of it. But that's alright, we're still having a great day. It's beautiful out here, let me tell you. Absolutely extravagant. So this hole here, another par 5, 501 yards. Finally, a hole that looks big enough for me to be able to hit driver on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim out at that one lone tree out there in the middle of the fairway and see if I can put a little bit of flick on it and bring it into the left from there. As the hole dogs to the left early and then gets pretty straight from there on in. So that's what we're going to do. Let's give it a rip with this big old D stick and see what we can make of it. Let's check it out. right, ladies and gents, finally off that bogey train. We knew we could do it. Brilliant. All right, and we're on to hole number 5 now. A little par 3, first par 3 of the day. And a beautiful looking one at that. Look at the rock formations behind this green. I mean, yeah. No kidding. When people said it's like Bear Dance and Arrowhead combined, man, they weren't kidding. This is exactly that, and the best of both worlds at that. Absolutely brilliant establishment. So, this 5th hole here, 152 yards on the GPS, 159 on the ground. To get up on this green, back pin placement today. Probably playing somewhere more around 160, but I'd really rather be in the front of it because you definitely do not want to be off the back chipping back on this green. Then you're probably going to roll off the front. I don't want to be in that boat. So I'm just going to hit a little gap wedge down there and see if I can't, get it somewhere on the front part of this green. Maybe let it roll on back a little ways. And hopefully give myself a chance for birdie, and if not, then get a 2-putt par. Let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the 6th hole. So, yeah, that last putt there, I more or less gave that one to myself. So, I'm carding a par for that. It was like a foot. I didn't even bother really lining it up. It was just like, meh, hit it. But yeah, anyway, it was too easy for effort. For YouTube, for my YouTube channel. But anyway, this hole, 370-yard par 4. Bunker laden, 1 on the left, obviously, 3 on the right. Crawling all the way up to the green. So, yep, staying left, I think, is the right play here for the fairway seeker. But the right side, it looks like, once you clear those bushes over there off to the right side of the fairway, those kind of bushy trees, looks like plenty of grass beyond them to miss into. So, if you're really going to nuke one down there, you think, then that's probably the correct side to miss. You're just going to have to hit over the green side bunker to get up on that green. So I'm just going to try to, I mean, I'm feeling driver for some reason on this green. It's just meeting my eye, or on this hole, I mean, not this green. But maybe it's all the beautiful rocks in the background. Oh, gosh, breathtaking, just beautiful. But whatever it is, I'm hitting the D-stick. We're pumping it out there. We're going to try to get up and down and get another tweeter. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. right, ladies and gents, look at that. Scratching up another par. Kind of up and down, right? It's not really a two-putt if you putt the first one from off the green. Gotta love that. So this 7th hole here, yeah, a little over 400, about 415 yard par 4. Downhill, so kind of a long one. Plenty of room to miss to the right, not so much on the left. So favors the faders out there. So yeah, I think I'm just going to aim at that bunker that's kind of surrounding the tree right out there. Give you a little zoom on it. Yeah, right there. And yeah, maybe put a little bit of draw on it if I can and bring it into the fairway from there. Yeah, that sounds good. And if I miss left, hey, happy days. If I miss right, that's fine. And either way, I should have some kind of shot on this green in two. So, I don't know if you saw that last drive, but I actually chunked that drive, man. But I still ended up pounding it a good ways down the fairway there, right in the middle. So, heck, man, if it ends up in the garden spot, then who cares, right? All right, but I'm hitting D-stick again. Let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the 8th hole. What a sad hole that last one was, huh? 3-putting that. Oh my god. Just put a little too much heat on that first putt. I thought I was going to need more. I was right about the line, though. That break was about right. If I would have just had the speed. So, but anyway, this hole, number 8. About 161 yards to get up on this green. Pin looks like it's kind of up front, so probably playing a little shorter than that. And yeah, I really don't want to be long because it's just going to be in that bunker, but too short and you're going to be in this little gully down there. So it's force clearance pretty much the entire way. So you really don't have a whole lot of options to bail out here. There's a little bit of room long left and short right, but that's about it. Actually, if you miss right, then there's a bunch of room to miss, now that I think about it. But you're going to be having a downhill chip, and that will suck on this green. So I really hit the number here. So I think I'm just going to hit pitching wedge and see if I can't get it way up in the air there and get it to come down and stab this green. So let's give it a rip, see what we can do. Beautiful hole though. Look at that cool rock in the background. It's awesome. I think they call that the Sentinel Rock, if I remember right. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, and here we are on the 9th hole. And of course, as usual, the final hole for this first part of this two-part series out here on Perry Park Country Club in Larkspur, Colorado. Good. Yep. So, this last hole here, 442-yard par 4, pretty straight up the gut. Almost kind of an infinity green, plays with a backdrop of a lake right behind it, so kind of nice. Definitely don't want to miss left from what I'm looking, even if you don't end up in the trees. There's a bunker way down there that you might reach. Right side, it looks like once you get past these first grouping of trees, you've got a little bit of room to miss. So, favor that. I'm probably going to aim over those trees and try to snap a little draw back into the fairway from there. And of course, what am I doing? I'm hitting that big old D-stick. Let's give it a rip, see what we can do.